Okay, so in this update, we are going to talk about one of my all-time favorite coins, AAVE. Why is this a great coin for me? For two reasons. Number one, it's because of its technical analysis and specifically Elliott waves, which I think it does actually have kind of very clear structures, and it overall has a very well-behaved chart. Number two, it's actually because its fundamentals, and when it comes to DeFi, AAVE is just unbeatable. And I fully believe this is a fantastic token, and I'm not here to sell you anything. No, do your due diligence, come up with your own conclusion, and then if you thought that this is a great project, please come back and watch some YouTube videos, and for that matter, maybe not even my videos. Now, if you remember, the last time that we talked about AAVE, it was in my main channel, and I think we were right around these areas, and I was saying, look, as long as we are not getting a break of this important support area, we can actually argue in AAVE we are bullish and we are having potentially a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave on the upside, and our move up is going to continue. And in this phase, we can set an all-time high and take the highest side all the way up here, about $670. So what happened? Unfortunately, we actually got a break of this important level, but I don't really think this is going to be the worst sign in this chart. No, I still believe that in AAVE, we are actually having some bullish structures, but the shape of them now are going to be a bit different. Why is that? You see, if you make the scale regular, you realize that this move down is bigger than this move on the downside, and also this move up is quite bigger than this move, and this final leg on the upside is much bigger than these two. So you probably know what I'm about to say. I think in AAVE we may have completed an expanding leading diagonal, something like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up. And what happens after a 5 wave up? You know it, we are going to have a corrective movement on the downside. So in AAVE, I'm gonna say this move down is actually a correction and not an impulse, and there's a good chance after our correction is over. I'm not really sure about the shape of it for now. Let's just say this is going to be like an ABC or maybe even a WXY. I think we are going to have a magnificent bull run, and in it we are going to set an all-time high and take the highest side all the way up here, about $670. But I do not believe that we are going to stop there. I think we're going to go quite a bit higher than that. So in terms of fundamentals and technicals, AAVE for me is kind of a safe bet, and I really do like what's happening in here, because I'm gonna be honest with you, in this phase I actually missed out a great long and also buying opportunity, and now that we are getting back to the lows, I am going to buy AAVE big time in this phase, and I'm just going to buy the dip one by one. Now, in terms of what is happening in the short term, we are actually having a very important weekly and daily time frame at the same time support area right in here between 147 to about 100, I think it was, and $51. Now, because at the moment we haven't really reached to about this region, I think it's kind of safe to assume that in the next day or two this move down in AAVE can continue a bit more, and we're going to reach to about here, and hopefully from this region we are going to get a very strong bounce back. And if in this move up I see the right structures, I am at that point going to be very optimistic in AAVE, and I'm telling you right now, right in here I am actually going to add some more AAVE to my portfolio. So the overall structures, in my opinion, do look very optimistic, and any kind of move down, this is just my personal opinion, you can have a different opinion, I will absolutely respect it. I'm not going to agree with it. Any kind of move down for me is going to be a buy the dip opportunity. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in AAVE. And until the next update, have a wonderful time.